In today's demo, we're going to take a quick look at a standalone application that was created entirely on an Android device using Tasker and the plugin AutoVera. AutoVera facilitates two-way communication between your Android device and the Vera home automation gateway. This allows you to create custom UIs such as this one. If I tap on living room lamp here, you'll see that the device will toggle states, in this case turning on, and the icon changes to reflect that. So the icon moves from gray to yellow. If I tap it again, you'll see the light turns off and sends a signal to the device to change the icon. I can do the same with the living room light, toggling its status, and we can turn it off. Now pressing and holding on one of these devices will reveal a slider, and this slider can be used to dictate the actual light level. So for dimmable lights, you can set them to be anywhere between 0 and 100. We set it to about 50 there. We can drop it down to about 15 and bring it up to about 90 and drop it all the way down to 0. And press back and you'll see that the icon changes to reflect that we brought the light down and it is now off. Pressing and holding on the television here will turn on an appliance module that the TV is plugged into, and this turns the TV on. Tapping on that icon again will reveal a remote control. Now this remote is also built within Tasker and it relies on the Samsung Smart TV plugin. This is a Wi-Fi plugin. There is no infrared or line of sight required. As a matter of fact, you can control your TV even if you're away from the house. Not that there would necessarily be a reason to, but that's one of the things that AutoVera allows you to do. From here, I can use the swipe pad in the middle to navigate through the menus. I can do a press and hold action to press enter. And of course I can change the channel, volume, and access all of the menu and elements that I'd need to. It completely replicates the Samsung TV remote on your Android device. Makes it, of course, very convenient. We can return to the app here and we can turn on a couple lights again, and we'll get the backlight turned on, for example. So you see that the UI is changing to reflect that. Taking a look at the thermostat now, you'll see that there's a heat set point, a cool set point, and the actual temperature indicator. I can press the refresh icon to get the current values, and we'll see that it is currently cooling via the toast message at the bottom. If I wanted to turn it off, I can simply press off. We'll wait a second to let it change and then refresh, and we'll see that it is now in fact off. This works locally, remotely. You do not have to be on the same network to get those to work. The door lock at the top here, if I tap on this icon, that will toggle the state of the door lock, and the icon itself will change to reflect the current state. So you can see it just changed to show unlocked. If I tap it again, that'll send a toggle command that will in fact lock the door, and the icon will change. This way, just by opening up this app, you can see the current state of your lights, the current state of your locks, making things very easy. Now pressing the secure button activates a goodnight scene, which locks the door, turns off the lights, and prepares the house for bed. So you can see backlight turns off, the lights dim, and finally, the media tab here, this reveals the 4 most used apps, at least the apps that I use for video: WPNP, Netflix, Plex, and Yahtzee, the XBMC remotes. From here, I can, for example, open up Netflix, and what that did was minimize the application down to an overlay on the right-hand side. That little house indicator is a quick shortcut to access the app that we were just in. We'll get back to that in just a second. Let's go ahead and start the show that we were last watching, in this case Mad Men, and you'll see that that pulls up here. Now I can press the back button and we'll go ahead and launch our scene again, the application via the little indicator shortcut there. And once again, you can move that out of the way, but it's going to live there until you press and hold on it to close it. Just getting back into that remote to see that you can control Netflix using the same remote. I can adjust volume, I can play, and if I want to turn it off, all I have to do is press and hold, and that turns off the television. And we'll go back to the home screen and press and hold, and now our icon is gone. If you have any questions or you want to find out more about custom applications like this one and how you can design your own UIs with Android, please visit us at DKC Automation. We are always glad to help. Thanks.